Hello, everyone. Good evening. So, mentors, we have our mama, our coach is here with us. You can now share the link to the Zoom call in your groups and in the Facebook live comment session. Mariam, you can share to the Facebook live comment session, and then others can actually share to the group. Yeah, they're coming on Facebook. So just share with them so the fastest fingers can come in. Hello, everyone. Good evening, Mama. Thank you for coming. Really appreciate you. I didn't want anyone to come in before you. That's why I had to hold the Zoom link before they share to them. So let me know when it's, let me see. You can share to Zoom right now. Share to your groups, please. Fantastic. Hello, Prosper. Hello, Kene. Hello, Adesola, Victoria. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me see. So can you use the chat box to tell me where you're joining in from? Remember not to unmute yourself. Facebook as well. Can you guys tell me where you're joining in from? Your name and where you're joining in from. Abuja. Oh, you're in Abuja here with me, Fatima. Oh, nice to meet you. Kene Lagos, welcome. I should do one meet and greet in Abuja. Osun State, Taiwo, wow, welcome. So your name and where you're joining us from. So I'm sorry, I know our coaching call is supposed to be at 7 p.m., which is what we have announced, but our exceptional coach, we can't afford to miss her. She has another meeting at about 7:30. And so we had to move earlier so we can actually meet up with her, and because we can't afford to miss her at all. So we had to shift, and I'm so happy that you guys are still able to make it. Okay, Serieka from Sierra Leone, Nguha from Enugu, Chidera from Enugu, Esther from Uyo, Tosin from Ibadan, Doyisola from Ikorodu, Lagos, and Andy from Enugu, Rashidat from Bauchi. I'm reading from Facebook. Kristen from Abia State here in Zoom with us. D from Jos. Ima from Yenagua. Chizoba from Port Harcourt. Salome from Akwa Ibom. Felicity from Ghana. Adura Bemi from Lagos. Angela from Kenya. Okay, you're Nigerian, but currently in Kenya. Fantastic. Basi from Mina. Onye from Abuja. Amaka from Port Harcourt, Bayelsa, Delta, Ibadan, Tosin from Jos, Oduayo from Akure, Princess from Lagos, Amuche from Lagos. Wow. Isabella from Nasarawa, Chizoba from Port Harcourt, Latifa from Ghana. And you guys are just amazing. Wow. Thank you for coming on live with us. So because I don't want to eat so much into Coach Emiola's time, because I want her to have enough time. I even somehow feel the 1 hour is just not enough. Like, I just feel it. But we're going to have her again, or however, for another topic. So I want her to have the max time. So we're going to go straight into it. You've read her bio, so I'm not going to come here and start reading what you've already read for you. You all have read it. It's in the group and all. So I'm not going to do that. Coach Emiola is one amazing woman. She touched my life. I'm going to share one single experience with you. So when I was going through my transition, it was so tough, so tough. I remember one day I was in my room and she just called me and she said, Excellence, how are you? I said, fine. She said, do you have a book there? I said, yes. She said, do you have a pen? I said, yes. She said, list out everything you can do. Everything. Don't consider anything too small or too trivial. Everything, list them. just list them for me today. And then tomorrow I want to take you somewhere. I want to take you out somewhere. And I'm like, list everything. It was weird to me, like, why she asked me to do that? Me, I could not even remember. When I started writing, I could not write more than 2 or 3 things. But when I sat down, I began to think about it. I began to write and all. The next day I met her, I was, okay, what's she even calling me for? What does she want to tell me? I couldn't place what it was we wanted to talk about. And Coach Emiola, in her graciousness, she began to pick every skill that I had. As simple as me being very good in mathematics, I thought was inconsequential. She began to pick it that, I started teaching maths that I was earning, I think about 75,000 naira for a month just to teach maths twice a week. Yeah, twice a week. I did that for quite a number of months, and it was a side hustle while doing my internship. She began to pick every single thing. Like, she would pick this, you mean you can do this? And, I always say that she pushed me into greatness. She will even bring the people, say, she will push me. No, you have to do this. You can do this. Bring it. She will advertise me everywhere, and she was just there for me. And she never, I don't know, she kept seeing things in me that for me, I thought life is over. Like, me, I don't even want these things. It's not even in my head. I remember when my internship came and something came up and I was supposed to sort out some things. If I didn't sort it out, my stuff would be given to another person. And I was there in her office, and I got the call. My face was just down. I was like, oh, how am I going to start? Let me even give up. She was like, no. What do you have? I'm like this. She said, okay, let me do this. I can count so many things, and she never gives up on me. It's from her I did, but I became a photo model. And I remember then she would say, excellent, these pictures, don't throw them away. Keep them. Anytime you're sad like this and you're down, just take your gallery. Now all of you are seeing me doing pictures. She's the one that started it though. She said, take your gallery and just be going through the pictures one after the other. And it will help you remember to see what is possible with you, that you can do anything, I can go on and on and on. And I always say, we all need a Madam Emiola in our lives. Like, she's so quiet, but fire. So she's my catalyst. You know what a catalyst is? In chemistry, when you want to run a chemical reaction, you get the reactants, the acid and the base, or whatever it is you want to react together, and you need to bring them together. Maybe the reaction was supposed to take 1 hour. When you put a catalyst fast tracks the reaction, such that instead of it, I'm trying to do the layman tempo because I know that not all of us are science people. So instead of that reaction taking 1 hour to occur, that catalyst makes the reaction take maybe 15 minutes or something. And the beautiful thing, at the end of the reaction, the catalyst does not mix with any of the reactants. It just comes out by itself and the product just comes out. So it's not like you say, if I put this catalyst here, it will change it or modify the product. No, it doesn't. It brings out the exact product in a shorter time, in a fast pace, and it doesn't compromise with the result. That's why I call her the catalyst. And trust me, you are privileged, very, very privileged to actually be listening to her today. Remember our rules. Do not turn on your mic. If not, I'll remove you so that others can join. Remember, the group will just get filled fast. We just share the link. So please, or you just join us on WhatsApp. So welcome on Facebook, welcome here. And I am so excited. As much as you're ready to learn, I'm also here ready to listen to her. So she's Coach Emiola Adetunji-Mustapha. She's so many things, an image consultant, a coach, John Maxwell, she's with John Maxwell team actually, an investor, a philanthropist, a mama, a friend, everything. And I am so excited to have you here with us, Mama. Mama, welcome.
Wow, excellent. Then you want me to cry this night, Abby?
Mama, I have not said all though.
Don't make me cry. And I believe strongly this evening that so many excellence are in this group tonight, and there's something I'm very proud of when about excellence. There's something I'm very proud of about her. At times when she say all of these things about me, she writes them, I feel that I have not really done anything for her. Honestly, that's the way I feel. Because excellence is one person that you push her like this. just push her like this, eh? To find excellence in Canada. I'm telling you. And I'm not telling you this to make her feel good. No. Anything I'm going to be talking to you about is not to make any one of you feel good or to make her feel good. That is one thing that I have experienced with excellence. There are so many people around me that I try to push. It's just natural for me. And I think that is maybe why God decided to spare me. I had a challenge when I had my second baby, and I was like unconscious for close to 2 days. I was actually blind. That was the first thing that happened that night. And I couldn't see anymore. I was being led to the toilet, to the restroom, back, and all of that. Then I became unconscious for close to 2 days. And people were praying, and God brought me back graciously in his infinite mercy. He brought me back, you know. And I believe strongly that why God decided to spare me is because of some of these things and some of the people that he started bringing into my life afterwards. And so I don't take that for granted. I don't take the privilege and the opportunity to be here this evening and to talk to you on mindset. I don't take it lightly. I don't take it for granted.
Working on PYs.
Sorry, ma'am.
Okay, so I don't take it lightly, and some of the things I will be talking about are things that I've learned from. They are things that I'm very passionate about. So Excellence, thank you for putting all of this together. And Excellence is a young woman that she's intelligent, she's beautiful, and she's very hardworking. Now, these three things don't go together for most ladies. Once a lady is beautiful, she has something to say, okay? So she won't bother to even explore her intelligence, and she won't bother to be hardworking, but she combined these three graciously. So she's a girl that I am very proud to call my daughter, and I celebrate you, Excellence. I celebrate you. Thank you for putting this together. Thank you so much. Okay, and I have said that I believe there are so many more excellence in this place tonight. Excellence, I want to challenge you. You've got to duplicate yourself everywhere. So, and I thank God that you have started. You have started, and it's just the beginning. And this is the tip of the iceberg for you. So, and I know you know what I'm talking about. Okay. So welcome everyone. Please, if we have people on the Zoom, on Zoom with me, Excellence, I want to crave your indulgence. I want to beg that you please allow them on mute and say hello. I want some energy in this.
So you guys can unmute and just say hi to my mama, please.
Hello, Mrs. Emiola. We are so pleased to meet you.
I love that energy. Thank you.
Hello, I'm excited to be here.
I'm so glad to be here.
Thank you. I think that's good enough. Okay, so we can come back.
You have such a beautiful smile.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so thank you so much for joining me tonight. My name is Emiola. Excellence has said so much about me, and I think my bio is there. And I'm very passionate about when I see people making progress. As a matter of fact, what I say to myself is, my mission in life is to help people enhance their lives. So, and everything starts from your mindset. Everything starts from your mindset. Everything starts from your mindset. Now, I put a slide together to share before, but I will not just be sharing the slide because I want us to be looking at one another. This is the first one. Maybe when I come on again, I will be sharing slides, okay? And I'm going to be here for maybe like 45 minutes. And after that, I am going to leave today. Then maybe when I come back, we will have time to do much more. So thank you. And today, what I'm going to be doing is like a form of coaching, though it's like a training also, but it will be like a form of coaching. So what is mindset? What is mindset? Your mindset is a set of beliefs that shape how you make sense of the world and yourself. Now, we're going to be taking these words one after the other. A set of beliefs, the things that you believe already. The things that you believe already. So it is not something that you're going to look for outside. They are already inside of you. They are in your mind. And that is why tonight, the first thing that I want to say to you is when you, please, I believe that many of us are here with biro and paper. So you're going to be writing some of these assignments as I give them. The first assignment I am going to give you is to write what you believe down, your belief system. You are going to craft it. What do you believe? Now, when we are done tonight, even if you don't understand what I'm saying now, you will understand it, but please write it first. The first thing you're going to do after tonight is to craft. You're going to craft your belief system. What do you believe in? So your mindset is a set of beliefs that shape, make sense. They shape how you make sense of the world and yourself. So the way you see the world is as a result of your mindset, and your mindset are set of beliefs. So there are things that you have believed over time, and your belief system, you acquire your belief system growing up from your parents. And I love our parents, but most of the time, the belief system we have acquired from them will not serve us very well. And I am not saying this to disrespect any parent. I am a mother, and I won't disrespect any mother. I won't disrespect any father. I won't disrespect anybody that is older. I am an advocate of you respecting your elders so that your days can be long. But some of the beliefs that we have, unfortunately, from these people, these amazing, precious people in our lives, they are not beliefs that are serving us or that will serve us. So please have that at the back of your mind. So they are beliefs, your mindset are beliefs that shape how you make sense of the world and yourself. And that yourself is a mega one. It's a major one. How you make sense of yourself. Who are you? Who are you? And that is the second assignment. Please put that down. You're going to write a note to yourself after today. Who am I? You're going to call yourself Emiola. Who are you? So you're going to write a note to yourself after today. So that is the definition of mindset. Now, mindset influences how you think. And your thinking triggers your feelings. So it influences how you think, how you feel, and your feeling triggers your behavior and how you behave in any situation. And that is why mindset is very important. And I can say that mindset is everything. It influences how you think. So when you are in a situation, the way you think is influenced by your mindset, and your thoughts will trigger your feelings. Your feeling will trigger your behavior. At times, you are not going out to do some things for yourself because of the way you think about that situation. When we get into more detail later, you're going to understand what I am talking about. And when you think that way, you are actually going to feel a certain way. And when you feel a certain way, you're going to behave. You're going to act. If you're going to succeed in life, action is everything. That's another thing. Action. You've got to take action. But most of the time, you act because of the way you feel and because of the way you think. Now, all of these are influenced by your mindset, the beliefs that you have gathered over the years, the beliefs that you have accumulated from people over time. And that is a major one. It's a major one. It is very important. Now, let me just run through fixed mindset and growth mindset. And as I'm running through them, you're going to be asking yourself questions. The first thing is, I am good. Either I am good or I am not. Either I am good at it or I am not. That is fixed mindset. Somebody with a fixed mindset says, I'm either good at it or I am not. So as I'm saying these things, I want you to begin to think about them. Somebody with a growth mindset says, I can learn to do anything I want. Now you're going to be with excellence for some time in this cohort. When you encounter something that seems difficult, what are you going to do? Are you going to tell yourself that, oh, no, I just can't know this thing, and you're going to back out or back down? If you have a fixed mindset, you just run away and be like, no, this is too difficult, I can't do this. But if you have a growth mindset, you will tell yourself, I can learn to do anything I want. And once you give your brain that instruction, your brain is going to work so hard to ensure that you can actually do that thing. And I'm not telling you this to motivate you at all. I am a living proof that this can actually happen. So the instruction you give to your brain going forward is very important. So do you have a fixed mindset or do you have a growth mindset? So you are going to begin to ask yourself some of these questions. Then the second question that I want you to think about tonight is, that's just who I am. I can't change it. That's just who I am. I can't change it. That's someone with a fixed mindset. And that's why you meet some people and they have been doing things a certain way since maybe for the past 10 years. And that thing is not working and they keep doing it. A wise man said, another definition of insanity is to keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. So you have been doing something and it's not working. You have been trying to maybe cut corners and just sleep and just watch Nollywood. I'm not saying don't watch Nollywood. And you can see that you are not having the result that you want, but you just feel that you can't change. Or maybe you have a way of doing things. Maybe you sleep for like 18 hours out of the 24 that you have every day. And you're just thinking that maybe I can't change. It's just me. I just love to sleep. That is a fixed mindset. A growth mindset says, I'm a constantly evolving work in progress. So when you see something that you think needs to change about yourself, you constantly work on it to ensure that you change it. Fixed mindset says if you have to work hard, you don't have the ability. And many of us, like I want to use myself here as an example. When I was in school, I cram a lot. So when I have to do anything extra on any subject, I shut down. I don't bother because whatever I can't cram, I don't bother to do it. That's a fixed mindset. The growth mindset says the more you challenge yourself, the smarter you become. So if you think that whenever you have to put effort into something, it means you don't have the ability. That is a fixed mindset. A growth mindset knows that you didn't bring anything from heaven. You will have to learn anything from here, everything from here. Yes, because of your personality, maybe some things will come in very easy. They will be very easy for you in life. Yes, because of your personality. And that is how gracious God is. He has made some things easy for some people. And that is why you meet people, they just do some things effortlessly. Fine. but you won't do everything effortlessly. So you need to understand that you need to have a growth mindset that says the more you challenge yourself, the smarter you become. When you meet those people that are very smart, excellence is one very smart person, but excellence is someone that challenges herself so much. She challenges herself so much. I've seen that all over her every time. Every time we have to work on any project together, you're going to see that in her. And like I said at the beginning, I believe that at the end of this training, we're going to reproduce so many people that will look like her. And I'm not saying you will be like excellence. You will be excellence. No, you are unique in your own way. Maybe when we get down, you're going to see that. Then if I don't try, then I won't fail. That's a fixed mindset. Some people don't try anything because they don't want to fail. So I want you to begin to ask yourself questions. Are there things that you have never tried because you don't want to fail? That is not a growth mindset. A growth mindset says, I only fail when I stop trying. So you keep failing forward. You fail forward. You can look for that book by John C. Maxwell and read Failing Forward. It's one of the books that changed my mindset about failure in life. Where I failed so many times, and I will still fail more because I will try so many things. I'm no longer afraid of failure because it's part of growth. You can't grow without failing. You cannot. Okay, so I only fail when I stop trying. Another mindset, which it will be the last one for today, is the job position is totally out of my league. So you see a job. I was at the CEO hangout one day, and I was actually telling the CEOs that many of you don't, when you see vacancy for the position of a CEO in an organization, you don't apply because you know that you are not qualified. So do you think something is totally out of your league and you just stop there? Or you tell yourself that the job position looks challenging. Let me apply for it. It looks challenging. Let me apply for it. So tonight, before you sleep, all of this mindset that I have talked about, the fixed mindset and the growth mindset, you're going to look at where you actually fit in. Some, maybe you are doing very well on some, but maybe if on some you are not doing so well, you will have to settle down to look at them over again. So I'll go straight to the mindset that I want to address tonight. I want to talk about some mindsets. And the first one is your mindset about life. The second one is mindset about money. The third one is mindset about business. The fourth one is mindset about people. And the fifth one is mindset about yourself. You know, I've said that before. Now let's talk about mindset about life. And the first thing I want to ask you, which you're going to add to your assignment, is what do you think about life challenges? From all of the growth mindset and the fixed mindset that we have talked about, you should be able to answer very well this particular question. But I want you to think about what to think about life challenges. Are you one of those people who think that the village people are after you, only you, or you are one of the people that when there is a challenge, you point fingers and be like, it's my mother that did not work very hard to send me to Harvard. That is why I'm struggling, and all of those things. So what is your mindset about life? The first question to answer there is, what do you think about challenges? One truth about challenges is we all have them. So maybe after tonight, we'll be able to change your mind. I even believe strongly that the village people are really praying for everybody to succeed, because they have discovered that when we all succeed, things go well, things get better, Okay, but that's just one of the mindsets about life. How do you see life? How do you see life challenges? What do you think about them? How do you handle them? You know. Another thing I want you to think about tonight, when you are done, there are things that you will settle down to really work on. Are you one of those people who fall into the fast track trap? Fast track trap. Fast track trap. You know, when you are in this place, you will not be able to settle down on anything. And this is very important to me because in this training, you're going to get to a point where you're going to need to settle down to work. And honestly, I can understand with this generation, especially people who are 30 years and below. I can really understand with you guys because your generation is the Indomie generation, you know. So Indomie cooks in like 5 minutes. So how? Why are we going to just tell you people not to make everything fast, not to make money, make billions, make millions, make everything in one day, you know? You are the generation that came and met the elevator. You are the generation that is using microwave. So you just pull out food, drop it in the microwave, and in 3, 4, 5 minutes, it's ready for you to eat. So all of these things, yes, at times we think they don't matter, but they are conditioning your mind. So if you are not careful, you don't think that there's a back end to life. And I want you to think about this. That Indomie that you cook in 5 minutes and it's ready. Somebody actually worked on that Indomie to make it, to put it in that state that you can just drop it somewhere for 5 minutes and it is ready. Somebody worked very hard to actually put that Indomie in that state. From generating that idea to thinking of how to actually do it, to actually taking action and putting that Indomie in that state, to producing the Indomie, to packaging the Indomie, to actually sending the Indomie to the market, to buying the Indomie, to making it available in places where you can easily buy them. Some people worked very hard at the back end. So I want to put this to you tonight as we go through the class and as we conclude the class, as you get back to maybe your closet tonight, to think about the back end. Do you have a back end in your life where you make things happen? Do you have a back end where you think? Do you have a back end where you produce things? Do you have a back end where you settle down? The flour that was used to make Indomie came from, most of them I think comes from corn or things like that. Corn was planted, harvested. It took time, maybe 3 months for it to grow and become that thing that can be harvested and maybe processed. You need that back end in your life. So I want to put this to you as you go back tonight, to go and think, do you have a functional back end where you settle down to actually put in the work? For those people here tonight, and maybe people that will listen to this later, how many hours of work, thorough, proper work, do you put in every day into your life? What is your mindset about life? What is your mindset about the back end? Do you think that everything should just happen like this without you putting in any effort? If you are learning web designing, there will be a back end to settle down and really design the website so that somebody can see that beautiful website in front at the end of the day. So you're going to think about that. Do I have a back end? It's a question that I want you to ask. So what is your mindset about life? I have said that, what do you think about challenges? And I have asked, Are you one of the people who fall into the fast track trap? And lastly, I said there is a back end to life. There is a back end. Anyone that you see doing anything extraordinary, anything great, there is a back end that they pay attention to. They pay attention in terms of time, in terms of energy, in terms of resources. So what are you doing to ensure that you bring out something beautiful from your own back end, from your own life's back end? That is one thing that when you get back tonight, please think about it. The next mindset that we're going to be talking about is the mindset about money. We just talked about mindset about life. We're going to be talking about mindset about money. Now, what is money to you? What is money? We don't have so much time. If not, I wanted us to unmute and just talk about this. What is money? But I can see that we won't be able to do that now. Okay, so I want you to think about these 3 questions that I'm going to ask you now. How do you make money? What's your mindset about making money? The second question, how do you manage money? What is your mindset about managing money? The third one, how do you multiply money? What is your mindset about multiplying money? Do you think that you will just pray in one day and all the money just drop from heaven? You know, I'm 43 and I have never seen that happen. Okay, so I discovered that these 3 mindsets are very important if you will make money. The first one is you must understand that you make money first. You have to work to make money, and that is why the back end of your life is very important. You've got to pay attention, invest time, invest energy, invest everything you can invest to make money. So you make money first. When you are done making money, you manage it so that the money is not coming in and just going out. You have to manage it. Now, these things that I'm talking to you about are things that I'm quite passionate about because we did not learn on time. And despite the fact that we actually had people that they were training on some of these things, but we didn't listen. I'm one of the people that did not listen on time. You know, so please, I want you to listen to this. What's your mindset about money? When you make money, do you just spend everything? What's your mindset? Do you think that money will just drop from somewhere? Do you think that people should give you money and you don't want to work for money? And you're thinking somebody should just dash you something? What's your mindset? What's your mindset about now multiplying what you have? When you manage money, you're able to save, you're able to invest, then you're able to multiply the money. What's your mindset about all of these things? Do you think that one day you will just wake up and money will just be everywhere? So you need to think, or you just enter into a place and they just give you one big contract. So if you don't start making money, learning how to make money, manage money, and multiply money, even if money comes into your hands, it will go away just like that. Ask people who won lottery, because they did not learn how to manage money. When you learn how to manage it, that is when money stays with you. But everything starts from your mindset. What do you think money is? What do you think about money? Then there's another mindset about money that I want to talk about, and that is the scarcity mindset. There is no scarcity, there's abundance of everything. If you have what it takes to give to somebody and you do it long enough to actually develop that skill to a level that people will be able to pay you more, you will make more money. The secret is in developing your skill. For example, you are here, you will learn graphic designing, you will learn website designing, you will learn many of these things. When you start doing these things for people, at times you even have to do free of charge because you want to develop that skill. So, but when you develop that skill, you will make money from it. So what's your mindset about that? There is abundance everywhere, but you've got to be that person that can attract the abundance. So your mindset is very important about money. There's abundance. Please don't go out of here. Don't go through this training and have scarcity mindset. There is abundance of everything. Look at water. You have been drinking water. You have been using water since you were born. It has not gone out of place, out of existence. You breathe in, you breathe out, you eat. That's why the fact that they will people will say, okay, maybe there will be scarcity of food and all of that. We have never witnessed a situation whereby there's nothing to eat. If there's nothing in this part of the world, there's something at the other side of the world. And please, I want you to pay attention to that. Let's say there's famine in Nigeria. Maybe there's no famine in the UK. And if you are here, I want you to pay attention to this, because we say there's no job, there are no jobs in Nigeria. But the person that designs my flyer actually worked for me from Bangladesh. I pay him from here to work for me over there. So it means that, hello, fellow Nigerians. You can actually work for people in the UK, you can work for people in the US, you can work for people in China, sitting down in the comfort of your home. So there is no scarcity. Take it out of your mind. The only thing I want to encourage you to do is to begin to work on your mindset and to work on your value system. I belong to a group in the US that recommended the Bangladesh guy to us on that group. The lady is an American, and she recommended the Bangladesh guy and said, you can trust him. So if you do very well, you work on your value system, people will be able to recommend you. So let's stop thinking that Nigeria, there's no work, there's no work. Work for people outside Nigeria. There is no scarcity anywhere. So that's another mindset about money I want you to pay attention to. Let me rush to, thank you. Let me rush to mindset about business. Now, what is business? How do you see business? I need to be rounding up now. What is business to you? How do you see business? For many of us, we just see business as a way to make money sharp, especially when you listen to motivational speakers before you started your business, and they tell you that, okay, you can be making 1 million per day, you can make this per night, you can make that, and you are happy. And that is why in my part of the world, all the fast money making scheme, we actually get people because everybody wants to make money very fast. And that is our mindset about business. Business is not to help you make money fast. Business is not because you did not get a job and you go into it. Business is not because maybe you had a third class in school and maybe you couldn't get a job and you had no choice. So you had to go into business. Business is not because you got married and your husband said you cannot work under another man and you have to just find a way to, we open shop for you. No, that is not business. Business is a vehicle for solving other people's problems. And when your mindset is this way, the way you approach problem solving changes immediately. When you go into a bank, you're going to see these very beautiful customer service people at the front desk. Most of the time, what they are there for is to solve problems for people. So when you open your doors to customers, please expect that they will bring problems to you. Business is to solve other people's problems. It is when you are solving people's problems that you will make money. Now, why this mindset is very important for us to look into again is because of the way some of us handle our businesses. Now, I believe that you are here not because you just want to while away your time. You actually want to learn these skills and actually turn them into a profitable business. If that is why you are here, tonight, I want you to reassess your mindset about business. So when you get back tonight, I want you to settle down and ask yourself, why do I want to go into business? Now, I know that many of us will, the truth is we go into business because we want to solve our own problems. Listen to this. It is a vehicle to solve other people's problems, not your own problem. Okay, I will solve people's problems for them. Now, do you know what? One of the reasons why I patronize the people from Bangladesh is because they have the mindset to solve problems for you. When my graphic designer, when he designs my flyer, I can return the job 50 times. He will not be angry. He will be telling you, yes, ma. Okay, I'm so sorry, ma. Okay, I'm this, ma. Okay, I will do that. Okay, I will get into it, ma. Okay. And you send in message to him. In 3 minutes, a flyer is on your WhatsApp. Bah, it will land, and I'll be like, what? Our people will still be going back and forth. And honestly, I don't mean to see anyone as maybe not good enough or whatever. That's not why I'm here. None of us is perfect, and none of us will ever be. So you need to have that at the back of your mind. But I am advocate of growth. Keep growing. Keep doing something about that weakness that maybe everybody is talking about, especially if it's a sincere complaint. Okay, so they work on these things very fast for you. They don't complain when you are saying, okay, I don't like this color, change this color, I don't like this font, it's not big enough. It's not, because it is out to solve a problem for me. They take it off immediately and they work on it until I am satisfied. So when your mindset about starting and running a business is all about yourself and it's not about solving other people's problems, you are going to complain when people tell you, please, I am not satisfied. Because when people are satisfied, you're going to see them say, oh, wow, I love this. And you're going to see the reaction. But when they are not satisfied, they're going to tell you. So if you have a mindset that is just for myself, then because you want to watch maybe a movie on Netflix, it will be more important than paying attention to what the customer is pointing out to you. Maybe you want to go to the cinema, or you just want to sleep, or you want to go eat. Those things would be more important. Please understand that I'm not saying that you should not take care of yourself, you should not love yourself while you are doing business. But please have it at the back of your mind that you are in business to solve problems for other people. And if you will stay in business, you've got to pay attention to that. Now, let's go to the next one. Mindset about people. Your mindset about people. Now, what mindset do you have about people? Do you think that people are evil? If you have gone through stuff with people, maybe they disappointed you, they have stabbed you, you know, they have done so many wrong things to you, you're going to be tempted to have a mindset about people that says you can't do things with people. But I'm going to talk about 6 twists to mindset about people, things that you can think about, and I just want you to think about them. Now, when I train, I try to tell people that, please, I'm not saying that everything I tell you, you should take it. I'm just saying that you should reconsider. So when we are done tonight, just settle down on everything that you hear from me tonight, settle on it and think about them again. So the ones that you don't agree with, fine, it's okay. But if there's anything that resonates with you that you think you can work on, I want to challenge you to begin to work on them immediately. And the first twist that I want you to have tonight to people is that none of us is as good as all of us put together. So, and that is the collaboration too. When we come together to do things, we actually do better. So do you collaborate with other people? What is your mindset about people? Is your mindset allowing you to collaborate with people? There was a time I did a collaboration with a set of people. I own and run a boutique. And there's another person that does makeup. There's another person that is a photographer. So we work together, the 3 of us. They model my clothes. She did makeup. The photographer had pictures to show people that I'm the one that took this pictures. The makeup person did her makeup and had clothes to put on to showcase the makeup and all of that. Then I had pictures to show people that, wow, this clothes can really look beautiful on you. And that is the power of collaboration. So what is your mindset about people? Now, if I had a mindset about people that everybody is not good, they are here to wear my clothes and dirty it, they just want to cheat me, they just want to wear my clothes and use it to do fashion, then, or take pictures and be showing people, say, it's a mindset that will not allow me to collaborate with other people. So what do you think about others? Do you have the mindset that will help you to be able to collaborate? Another one is, no one is as bad as their worst character. When people are in their worst state, they are not as bad as that. We all have a certain time in our lives or every day that we come into that space. And someone just gets you angry and you're shouting and screaming and you're like this. But most of the time, you are not as bad as that. That is not you. Maybe somebody just triggered something, and that is why I recommend emotional intelligence training strongly. If you are here today, after today, I want you to do a timetable of the things that you need to begin to work on. One of them is emotional intelligence, so that you know how to undo things and be able to interact with people better. Another thing is we need others to succeed. We need others to succeed. And if you look at it closely, you will discover that there's nothing you can actually do without other people. Even when you are selling, you have to sell to others. When you are working, you have to work with others. When you want to buy, maybe you have to buy from other people. Then another one is others have what you don't have. So it means that they are unique in their own way. Everyone is unique. Nobody is superior to another person. And I say this without apologies to anybody. The president of the #1 country in the world is not superior to the least person in the poorest country of the world. We are all unique in our own ways. We are created uniquely, and we should have that understanding. So what is your mindset about others have what you don't have? You need to be settled in your mind, be at peace. You don't have everything. Okay, then you have what others don't have. That's the advantage twist. You have an advantage. You have what others don't have. And the last one here tonight is people are trying their best part-time. That is the awareness twist. You've got to be aware that people are trying their best part-time. People are trying their best part-time. Just check yourself. Maybe you are somebody that you have met people and they're just complaining about you and you are worried and you are like, oh my God, I am doing my best. So just understand with others also that they are doing their best at part-time. So you need to understand that. And the last one that I will talk about tonight is the mindset about yourself. And this is a deal breaker. If you don't see yourself as someone that can succeed, then you cannot succeed. As harsh as it sounds, it is the truth. And after tonight, I want to encourage you to go and the first assignment I gave you, please do it. Now, you're going to write a note about yourself. You know, I've said that. Then your beliefs about yourself, your beliefs about other people, your beliefs about what you can do, what you are capable of doing, what you cannot do, your beliefs about who you are, about your weaknesses. All of these beliefs are very important because they shape the way you see the world. They shape the things you do and the things you don't do. If you're going to succeed in this class, if you're going to learn everything that you will be taught, if you're going to learn everything and make sense of them and make use of them to better your life, your belief system about yourself will play a very important role. And I'll give you this class assignment. You're going to go online and read up about limiting beliefs and self-sabotage. When you have limiting beliefs, you are going to be sabotaging yourself. Limiting beliefs are beliefs that once you have them, there are things that you won't dare to do. You won't even try. Like in this class, when they are done training you, if you have a belief system that says that you are a nobody, you cannot excel, you cannot do anything serious, you cannot mingle with some set of people, you won't even take steps to do the things they have taught you very well, to do it excellently well, that you can stand before anybody and say, this is what I do. You won't even do it well. You will just learn the graphic designing and you won't put so much effort into designing something amazing that somebody will see and be like, wow, who did this? Have you seen people's work on the internet and you are wondering, wow, who did that? They put in effort. I'm glad to let you know that none of them brought that thing from heaven. They learned, and after learning, they put in effort to ensure that they deliver something extraordinary. Now, if you have a mindset about yourself that, so is it people like us that they are looking for in that type, or is it people like us, like I have said now, that can work for people in the US? Somebody is saying, is it people like us that they are looking for in America? This motivational speaker said. And more like that. It is about your self-image. And honestly, I want to challenge you tonight that after now, begin to work on your self-image. I'm going to ask Excellence. There's a course I put together on image. Maybe it's very likely that I will give this cohort free of charge to take it, because I am a certified image consultant.
Thank you, Abba.
Okay. So, all right. So thank you. So your self-image is very important. How do you see yourself? So going forward, I want to ask you to please go back tonight and ask yourself, who am I? How do I see myself? The actions that I have been taking, am I taking action in the direction of progress or excellence or greatness or success? Am I sabotaging myself? See, I love to quote Bible because it's a very wonderful book. I know maybe we have different right? I'm a Christian, so that's read for long enough. And it says, the gift of a man will bring him before man. Now, when you come before kings because of your gifts, what you do with that gift will help you to stay there, or will help the kings to actually pay you and pay you very well. So, as I round up tonight, when you get back to all of the trainings that they are going to be giving you, I want you to think about all of the mindsets that I have talked about tonight. The first thing I did tonight, I defined mindset, and I pointed some things out to you on mindset. Number one, I said it's their beliefs, and they shape how you make sense of the world and yourself. Then I talked about fixed mindset and growth mindset. Then I talked about some mindsets that I want you to reaccess. And one of them is your mindset about life. And I spoke about, what do you think about life challenges, fast track trap, and the fact that there is a back end. The second mindset about money. How do you make money? How do you manage money? How do you multiply money? What is your mindset about that? Then your mindset about business. Are you out to solve problems for people, or you're out to solve problems for yourself? Then mindset about people. how do you see people? And none of us is as good as all of us put together, and you need people to succeed. So the way you see them matters, and it will determine what to do with people, the extent you go with people, the level to which you allow people into your life, the level to which you allow them help you, and the level to which you want to help people. Because for many people, they think that everybody wants to use them. Everybody wants to take advantage of them. Hello, there's this saying that I used to tell myself. I tell myself, Emiola, if nobody is using you, how do you become useful? So I look for people to use me. Like when you finish learning graphic designing, look for people you can do graphic design for free. Let them criticize your work and say, you did not do this one very well. You did not put this color. That is how to grow and actually do better. So that when somebody that will pay you comes and see your work, you would have done the free for people and they have helped you. They have criticized the work, you have improved, and the person that will pay will come and say, wow, this is beautiful. They won't know what you have put at the back end. Okay, so what's your mindset about people? It's not everybody that wants to take advantage of you. Yes, some people have that twisted mind that they just want to take advantage of people. But what are you bringing to the table in the first place that people want to take advantage of? That somebody, I heard somebody jokingly say that somebody said they are using his brain, or they are using his life. I don't know how to convert that to English now, to translate that to English. But in Yoruba land, there's a way we say it. And he looked at the person and said, hey, what is the person using in your life, really? Because I have not seen anything that somebody can use, really. So please become useful. Allow people into your space. Work for people. Work free. Work. Yeah. And the last one is your mindset about yourself. From tonight, I want you to begin to work on your self-image and see yourself the way you should see yourself. You have everything that you need to succeed. That is the way we are wired. Every one of us is wired with potential. And the more you harness, the more you maximize the potential, the more it expands. So what is your mindset about yourself? Tonight, I want you to know that you have infinite, limitless potential, that the more you work on it, the more it grows. And when you have that mindset about yourself, where you are today will no longer limit you. Where you are today will no longer discourage you. Where you are today will no longer make you to think that you are a nobody. You're somebody because you have infinite potential. Nobody gave you the potential. God gave it to you, and nobody should be able to determine what you can do with it. So tonight, it is up to you. After now, begin to work on your self-image. So thank you so much for having me tonight. And I have to leave now because I have another training. So I will be glad to be with you again. Thank you so, so much. If I have questions, I can still spare 5 minutes, then I have to run. Thank you, Excellence, for having me.
Thank you. Please ask your questions quickly. If you have any question, just ask it immediately. Quickly. She has 5 minutes.
Good evening,
thank you. Good evening. Good evening.
Yamaka calling from Enugu. Please, can you repeat the 6 twists you gave us under mindset about people?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm going to send this slide to Excellence.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm going to send it to her so she can give to you. But the collaboration twist, that's none of us is as good as all of us put together. Then no one is as bad as their worst character. That's the character twist. Then the third one, we need others to succeed. That's interdependencies twist. Then others have what you don't have. That's uniqueness twist. Then you have what others don't have. People are trying their best part time. That is awareness twist. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ma. Okay, Yuna, you have a question. Quickly.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, Ma. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I have 2 questions.
Okay.
Through our take-home assignments, you mentioned we should list out our existing beliefs.
Okay.
I was wondering if we need to list our existing beliefs and then compare them to what we would like them to be.
Beautiful.
In this homework, or should we just introspect on our existing beliefs? My other question is, whether there are specific activities we could reiterate on in order to actually shift our mindsets.
Okay, beautiful. Please check out, when I was training, I mentioned that, yes, when I am done today, you're going to see what your mindset should maybe be. And I have said that I'm not saying everything I have said, you take everything. You're going to go back and reconsider. So you're going to check your beliefs. Are they serving you? If they are not serving you, the things that we have talked about tonight, maybe you will want to go over them again and see what will serve you. So that is the essence of that assignment. That's one. Then the second question is, okay, I want to recommend that you read a lot. And don't just read. For example, there was a time I needed to work on emotional intelligence, and everything I was reading about that time, if I see any other thing pop up from anywhere, no matter how important that thing is to me, I look away. So that I could focus, because I wanted all my energies on that, so that I could focus on it to retrain myself on emotional intelligence, and it has worked for me. So I want to encourage that you read, but when you're reading, please read in a way that you are able to work on a particular thing. Don't just read everything. Many of us, we even pride ourselves in, have you read Think and Grow Rich? Have you read Rich Dad Poor Dad? Have you read Richest Man in Babylon? And we are reading, and it's not really having any effect in our lives. One book can turn your life around forever. One, if you really read it, you pay attention to it, you do all of the things that you're supposed to do, you work on all of them, one book can turn everything around for you. I recommend this book to everyone whenever I train, Why You Act the Way You Do by Tim LaHaye. That's the place to start from to even know yourself. Why You Act the Way You Do by Tim LaHaye. It talks about the 4 temperaments. Melancholy, those are the deep thinkers. Phlegmatic, they are very quiet, but they can be lazy, easygoing, peaceful people. Then we have the sanguine, that's the life wire of the party. Then we have the choleric, those are action takers, and they want to have their way every time. Now, when you understand yourself and you understand other people, it's easier to know how to relate with people. So I recommend that book. Please start reading. The first thing I recommend that everybody should do is to know yourself more. When you know yourself and you know that other people are not like you are unique, other people are unique, it makes the world a better place and you move forward faster in life. Thank you. Please, I can't take...
Please, one last question. Someone is asking, what's the difference between mindset and determination?
Okay, determination is what you have decided to do. Mindset is actually in your subconscious. I didn't have time to talk about the subconscious tonight. Your mindset is in your subconscious. You have, most of the time, you don't even have control over them. And that is why you need to dig deep to look for those things that you have formed over the years. When you look for them, you consciously work on them. And that's why I said it's not stopping here tonight. You need to go and now start digging and start reading. So your determination is what you have decided to do. You have taken a decision today. I want to attend this class, and you came. That's determination. But your mindset is actually a program that runs in your system. It determines your feeling, it determines how you behave, it determines how you think. And the subconscious mind is very powerful. I can't go into that today, but you can read it. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you. I'm really grateful. The Facebook group, everyone is saying thank you. They are so excited and grateful.
Thank you, everyone. Bye. Please, I look forward to seeing more very serious-minded people emerge from here. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Ma.
Bye. Hello, everyone. I hope we've been gingered. So give me one word from this whole session. If there's one word you can use to describe the session, just one word. Just one word. One word. If you can give me one word you can use to describe the session. Powerful.
Determination.
Yes. Transformative.
Transformation.
Wow. Interesting. Okay. Thank you, guys. I hope you will. There's not enough time, and she could take the whole day or even weeks to have to go through this topic, right? It's a whole lot. Mindset is a whole lot, and it's the foundation for many things. And then if you give her a whole week, or she will go through it. You can follow her. Her business name is Go to Results. Her name is Emiola Adetunji-Mustapha. So you can just search for her and follow her across social media to learn from her. She usually hosts some free stuff, free goal setting class, free mind reset class, and all. You want to take part. She has resources that might actually be of benefit to you. Your mindset is the first thing. She's going to be joining us again in our last coaching call in week 6 to discuss goal setting. Now, the goal setting one is phenomenal because we have a challenge for you guys that is attached to a huge amount of money. Yes, and you're going to set practical goals from what you've learned from this challenge, and we're going to watch you achieve those goals, and you're going to use those goals to make money for yourself. And we're also going to give you a gift, or those are actually outstanding, a gift. Hello, can you guys hear me? I'm having issues with my network. I don't know why. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. So how has your week been? I can't even control anything here right now. It has hanged again. I don't know. I can't pause. Play.
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I might log out and come back in if I have to. Because I need to know who I'm calling. Can somebody tell me how her week has been so far? Who has finished the course?
Ma, my week. Can you hear me?
Yeah, who's speaking? Tell me your name, yeah. Who is speaking?
I'm Omiwe Christiana. Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
It's Omiwe Christiana.
Okay, go ahead.
Ma, my week has been educating. Like, I've learned a lot. I did something today on Canvas and they were done. You didn't do it on your own. All this I learned just
I can't even mute those that are unmuted right now. I don't know. Please unmute yourself if you're not talking. I don't know. I can't mute those that are not. Oh my God.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, what about the back?
I need to leave this meeting.
Okay, sorry, my voice was muted. So I removed those who unmuted themselves. I've removed them. So Christiana, please go ahead. You can unmute yourself and speak now.
Okay,
Please
ma.
don't unmute yourself if I didn't ask you to. If you unmute yourself when I didn't ask you to, I would have to take you out. So go ahead, please.
Good evening.
Good evening, Christiana. We can hear you.
Thank you.
We can hear you. Christiana, we can't really hear you.
My phone calls has been mind blowing. Hello, ma, can you hear me now?
Okay, we can hear you now.
Okay, I'm talking about my week 1 course. It has been mind blowing. Like the Canva alone, the course on Canva alone. Oh my God, it's a lot. I did something today and I was like, wow. I showed to a friend and the friend was like, it's a lie. You copied from somewhere. You didn't do this by yourself. So I want to appreciate you, ma. I'm grateful. Like I'm happy I'm in this group. I'm happy I'm in this course. I'm taking this course. Thank you very much, ma.
You're welcome. So I don't want to take much of our time because this is a live class and I know many people are complaining about data, and trust me, we're doing something about it and we have good news for you. So your Canva course was not created by me. It was created by someone amazing, my very first student, my very, 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 very first student. And today she's doing amazingly, fantastically well. I am so, so proud of her. And she created the Canva course. So I'm excited that you guys are loving it and it's impacting you as much as that. I am so proud. And I look forward to you guys doing the same thing. I look forward to you all coming in as mentors in our next or subsequent cohorts. I look forward to me reaching out and I'm saying, hey, Christiania, hey, Yuna, can you create this content? And yes, you can. Before I got into this call, Tayo sent me one amazing video. I'm going to share the video with all the groups. It is so beautiful. It's of a wedding anniversary, and I'm just so proud. I'm just so proud. And I really want you guys to do the same thing by next month, by December. I want to see you guys doing a whole lot. So she created the Canva course. And so I told her I am bringing her on tonight. And there are some things we've been seeing your designs. Amazing. Amazing. It's been fantastic. And I've also been seeing those doing the challenge. Please do the challenge, oh. Please do the challenge. Do the challenge. We have something for you. Just do it. Just do your best. Just do it. We want to see what you're doing, and we want to know how we are actually trying to tap into as many supports as we can so we can support you maximally. Somebody, I think two people sent me a mail. Ma, do you mean it's absolutely free, that we're not paying anything in this course? You're not paying anything. We're not going to ask you for any money. Rather, we will be giving you by God's grace. That is our prayer and desire. So no, you're not paying anything. So her name is Grace Joshua. She's my very first student, but she's also my sister. Don't mind her. We don't say it like that outside. People don't know. So when I refer her, I'm like, yes, Miss Grace is going to do this job. She can handle it. This is that. They never get to know she's my sister until maybe later or something. So I'm telling you all because I'm that proud. Yeah, she's my younger sister. And so I'm giving her the floor now. She has some things that I told her to come speak to you about some things, and there's some things she wants to share with you about the course that will actually enhance your learning. And this is an opportunity to actually say thank you to her and ask her any questions that you want to ask from the Canva course. So Grace, can you turn on your video so I can spotlight you? Hope I can find you. Okay, yes. Okay. So meet Grace Joshua, my younger sister. And she's doing fantastically well. So this is your Canva tutor. So you have
Good evening, Auntie Grace.
Oh, good evening. Good evening, everybody. Is anybody from my group here? Are my mentees here?
Good evening, Ma.
Good evening,
Ma.
Good evening, Ma. You're looking so pretty.
Good evening, Ma.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone.
Nice meeting you, Ma.
I can't see you. Who is saying nice meeting you? How can I respond when I can't see your face? Please, can you show me your face?
Just respond to them. Their videos are not turned on.
Oh, my voice, Deborah. Thank you so much. Oh my God, come and take.
It's Christy. I'll set it later.
Mata, Nefisat, hello. Christina, hello. Jennifer, hello. Hello, everybody. I'm so glad.
Let me do
I can be shy sometimes. I'm so shy sometimes.
in a special way.
Yeah. Good evening, Blessing. Good evening. I don't know what to say. Coach, excellent. Hey, please. Where do I start? What do you want me to talk about?
So I would love you to first share with them your journey. You have been in this quite longer. You've met the good, the bad, and the ugly. And your first experience, when you were sharing with me, I think a month or 2 months ago, that can I remember this design? I'm like, you're like, this is the design you used to teach me Canva. You can't remember. I'm like, oh, really? Is it still there? You're like, yes. You remember we were sitting here and you were showing me this. I'm like, oh, okay. I could not remember. And you've come so far since 2019 till now. So I'm proud of you, and I think you have something for them. That's one. Then two, we've been seeing quite a number of their designs, and I appreciate if you have a correction or two or something you want to share with them, maybe about colors, alignment, branding, and all of that.
Okay. First, let me just briefly share my journey because I don't want to bore you ladies with long stories and all. So my name is Grace Joshua, and I'm privileged to be sister to Coach Excellence, and also she's my mama. That's what I call her, and she has been an amazing coach. Like she said, I'm like her first student. When we didn't have something like this kind of platform, you ladies are really enjoying it. So the platform is really nice, organized, and everything is set. So how it started was in 2019, like she said. I usually always online, like Instagram person, Facebook, and I just go there for fun and all of that. And it was eating my data. I'm like, what am I doing here? Because it's eating my data. And I studied mass comm, by the way, at the Nnamdi University. So I always want something that is in the line of media. So I was really thinking of what do I do while I think no, actually, it was not. It was it 2019. You taught me this, 20. I think it was late 2018. Late
It was
2018.
early 2019. Okay, late 2018. Yeah.
2018, yes, because I know that I graduated in 2018, and that was when we started the interaction. I know, and I started after I had graduated. So at the time, I was waiting for NYSC while I was still trying to like look for what to do. And then she spoke to me about leveraging social media. Okay, since you go online and do all these things that you do for fun, how about you monetize it? And not just monetizing it, but learning the skill. You cannot just come and start, doing something without having without having the experience. It's one thing to have passion and another thing to have experience, right? So like what Coach Emiola said, start doing something for free. So that's what I kind of like started doing. And then she was like my official first client. Yes, and when it was still she had a brand that was Ishekaye. It was not even Animation with Excellence or the Techy training Incubator. So so there's this particular day we sat down and she taught me how to use Canva. So she taught me how to use Canva, and it was just mind blowing. I was like, wow, so you can do, and I was using my phone. I was using my phone at the time. I was not even using my laptop. And from there, I started practicing more, and I just had this passion for design. I really love designing, I love the color arrangement. So I started to learn more about Canva. She really taught me a lot, and it's just helped me know that, okay, this is what I want to do. And then I started doing social media management, so managing her brand. That was another way I was able to gain experience and also learn more. And there are other people that along the way, she started seeing how fantastic I was growing, and she was so proud of me. And anybody that needed any service, she was just ready to just push me out there. And at the time, I was really shy. I didn't want to be out there. I like behind the scene kind of setting. In school, when they, mass comm, they will say you have to be a broadcaster, newscaster, but I wanted to be the one behind the camera. I don't want anybody to see my face. I'm always like behind the scene. And she's like, no, you can actually do this. So she got me my second client, and I started working my second client. Trust me, the pay was nothing to write home about, but I put in my mind to do it. And as I was doing it, I was learning, I was doing the design. I moved from Canva to Photoshop to InDesign. And recently I started learning CorelDRAW. I just kept advancing in the design part. So that's how I started growing, getting clients from the Techy training Incubator, started working with different people. And to be honest, I would say that I worked like a full year, or let's say a full year, or like maybe a year plus, and the pay was not exactly good. I did a lot of pro bono, and some people may say, you don't have sense. How will you be doing all these things for free? And I pay for Canva Pro. So, and people are like, some people like talk to be like, you're really great, you're really good, but you're not monetizing your skill. But they didn't know what I was doing. What I was trying to do was I was trying to build myself. And I kind of kept money aside, because how I was raised by my mom was that she always says, good things don't finish. If you're Igbo, I don't really speak Igbo. She says something like "Ihomana agwagu," like good things don't finish. So let money not be your main focus first. So that was what I just held on to, and I knew that I had passion for this thing, and definitely I was going to monetize this knowledge, but I wanted to be good. I wanted to do very well, and I wanted to learn more, because it gave me a platform. Like when I look at the pages I've managed in 2018, 2019, 2021, 2020, 2021, I see the growth. I see how far I've come. And that's what I was showing. I was like, can you imagine this design I did in 2019? Like, I can do better than this. And then when people see those designs in 2018, 2019, 2020, they're like, wow, you're good. And like, wait till you see my design in 2021, you know? So it makes me so happy that I see what you ladies are doing, and I'm overwhelmed. Like my mind is blown. I cannot believe that with this basic knowledge that you have acquired, that you are able to do all these mind-blowing things you're doing. Talk more of when you like really, like, I'm really proud of you ladies. You really motivates me, because it's that was like the first time I'm actually taking a full course, and it was not, I won't lie, I was really scared. Am I teaching this course well? We don't understand. Is it simplified enough? Do they even understand what I'm even saying? Am I talking too much? Am I talking too small? I don't want to bore them, and I also want them to learn. So hearing the reviews and seeing your designs brings me nothing but absolute joy. Like, I'm so proud. Like,
this is the word. I think this is the 5th time I'm actually getting you to create. I've tried many times. She will start, and second she'll say, sister, I don't think I can do it. I'm tired. Sister, you're trying. No, that's your grace. It's not my grace. I cannot do it.
I see her doing the course. I'm like, my God, you are too good. Just that one course, when I started, I'm like, can I even do this? She was just pushing me, and she kept motivating me that you can do it. That's one thing I love about Coach Excellence, because she has this way she will push you. She will push you in such a way that you know that you would know that this place that I am, I can be more. I can move further than this. If only you open your mind and just let her push you and just let her lead you, because this is a very intense kind of training that is going to set you apart and is going to just prepare you for the future. That was why in the beginning she had to talk to you about your mind, and now Coach Emiola also talked about mindset. It's very, very important. Once you open your mind and open your heart to learn, you are limitless. Like, the sky is not even close to where you go to. So I'm really proud and happy that you ladies are learning so much, and I'm so proud and I'm happy, and I'll encourage you, please. I want you to keep doing it. Don't just stop, especially if it's something that you like. Don't stop doing it. Even after the lesson that you finish the Canva lesson, go online to explore more, to see how you can also, there are free resources on YouTube. Make use of those resources so that you can learn more about how to use the software, and you can even like move from Canva and start using other software, and all of that. Don't stop now. Don't let this be your like breaking point. Don't stop. And I think during the when some people were sharing some of their designs with me, there's just some things I would like to just point out, so that if you're doing your design, although I mentioned it in the lesson, but if you're doing your design, it's important that you pay those things, you pay attention to that. Now, I spoke about the fonts, your font style. When you're using your font style, you have the headline, you have the subheading, and you have the body. So advisable your fonts to synchronize. How is the English, please? Yeah, synchronize. So just make sure it's aligned. So you can't be using, there's a way that your font would have to just look like, okay, this is the heading, this is the body, and this is the subheading, and this is the body. Don't use too many different fonts, except you're trying to create a like really, really unique kind of design. And also alignment. Let your design be aligned right from your logo, the logo that you put at the top, either at the top left or the top right. Make sure it's aligned with your that's why you have the margin. It's aligned with your margin. And also colors is very important. You should learn more about colors so that you can know how to combine different colors together. You know that if you want to use the Techy Tech Up Girls Initiative logo, the logo is like greenish, and something pinkish. So you know that you cannot use a green background, you get. So you have to make sure that there's balance in your color combination and your choice of color. The central color is black and white, which you can use for your font color and text. However, if your logo is black, you know you cannot use a black background. So that's just an example of something that you can work on. So something you have in mind in your design. I'm so happy that even some people are really getting the alignment. And Coach Jackson had to even ask in our group, and she's like, is this the first time you're using this application? And I'm really proud that you paid attention to all the rules. And I know that in this, I think the last lesson, or towards the last, is about presentation. I didn't really talk too much about this because I didn't want to bore you, and I really spoke too much about design. And I saw somebody doing that particular presentation, and I was like, wow, this is so good. And that was why I spoke to Coach Excellence before this meeting this evening, that I want us to do a challenge, which is going to tell you more about it, and we'll have winners so that I can support you in the little way I can, because I'm so happy. And I just want to encourage you to just keep trying, keep pushing, and I would also don't want to talk too much because I've said a lot of things. So I want to give you room to ask me questions. If you had any issue during your design, do you have any questions you want to ask me so that I can just put you through? Then you can also reach out to me. I'm going to during the when Coach is sending the email, I'll still have to put in my number so that if you can reach out to me directly, if you want me to review your design and maybe just want me to look at it and tell you what you can improve on, I'm more than happy to do that. I'm really available. I'm ready for you guys, you ladies. So
thank you. Thank you. So Mentor Grace is actually going to be giving data cash prize to 3 people. And there's going to be a challenge for that from what you have learned from the Canva course. And so we're going to send a message to your WhatsApp groups after this call on the challenge details. So you're going to create a design using what you've learned. It's going to be the same thing. We'll just tell you the procedure and everything in your WhatsApp group. And then the 3 most unique designs. I pray we don't have more than 3, because what I've been seeing, this lady's on fire, Sha. I hope we don't have more than that, but she's actually going to be giving 3 people data cash prize to reimburse your data. I'm going to add 2 more things to what she said. What? I'm
not, somebody asked something. I'm not Grace Ago, I'm Grace Joshua.
Yeah, she's Grace Joshua. Yeah. Okay, so there are 2 things I'm going to add to what she's saying before we take the questions. Number 1, colors, complementary colors. So say, for example, the logo has 2 colors, maybe black and green, and you're thinking, should I just use green on all my text, or what color should I use? When you're confused, use Google. Go to Google and search, what are the complementary colors for this particular shade of green? Don't just say green. So there are different shades of green. So if possible, put the hex code number. And most times when you even search on Canva, especially when you're using Canva Pro, once you put the X number, it begins to give you some options, complementary colors below if you look at it carefully. And so you can have other colors, but make sure the colors are not rioting one after the other. They have to be complementary. That's number 1. Number 2, as much as possible, try to stick to 2 fonts. Try not to use more than 2 fonts in the design. And you can also Google for complementary fonts. So if you're using Nunito, you can use Nunito and Nunito Bold, or Nunito and like the Nunito family, right? You also have the Helvetica family and all of that. So you can decide to use a particular family, but different, they have the bold, the normal, the, and all of those kind of things. But try not to have so many fonts everywhere. You have the calligraphy, you have this one, they're just the script, they're just all over the place, and then it's not coordinated. Then, like she has said again, I'm re-emphasizing on its alignments. Then some of you, I see your design's fantastic, but your should I call it grammar? Or I don't know. So you're writing a sentence case word, and the first word is starting with a small letter, and in between there's a capital letter starting a word. No, that's a no. So if you want to emphasize on a particular word in a sentence, it's fine to make it caps in between. But it's a sentence case. So the first word should start with a capital letter. And then if you're putting full stop in one, everything should have the punctuation mark. If you're using a punctuation mark, if you're not using punctuations, don't use punctuations at all. right? And then you want to be sure, and you also have to, we're going to be looking at audience, your target audience and your customer persona in the second week. But I wanted you to understand this design because it will help you optimize your social media platforms and all. And then in week 2, one of the early lessons you're going to learn is video editing. You're going to love it. You're absolutely going to love it. All the whole video editing, or you're seeing two people, you want to make two of yourself where you're talking to yourself and all those things, and putting on the transition, you're disappearing and appearing, by giving you everything for free, everything, you learn it. Yes. Then after you've learned that, I will now begin to talk to you about content and content strategy and all of those things. And when I'm talking to you about them, I want you to begin to apply what you have used, design and video and all of those things, to now be able to know the content strategy that works for what you want to do in week 2. So it's like we're building it precept upon precept. And trust me, it's not going to be a boring moment. It is intensive. And that's why I sent you a confirmation mail to know that, are you sure you have time to actually do this? So please, those things, pay attention to them. They're begging me to leave the replay on. I will think about it. I understand the data issues. And so we have started reaching out to well-meaning people to support us, that we want to provide data for you ladies. If I have it by myself, I don't even want to ask anybody, but I decided to ask some people, and even my mom is even sponsoring somebody's data. Can you imagine? Everybody's sponsoring, everybody loves you guys. Everybody wants you to grow, right? And just this evening, instead of 1 hour, we have about 20-something people's data already covered. So we're going to send a link to the WhatsApp group for you to fill in some details. Now, we're not going to give you data if you've not completed your course and if you didn't at least do well in your quiz. So when you submit your details, we'll cross-align it with those that have done their quiz and submitted, and they will send you your data remuneration, right? But please, I know some of you here are doing very well, like you're more comfortable in life and you know you can afford the data. You know you can afford the data and you're here to learn. You just want to be more. Please, we're going to ask you that question when you're filling the form. Be sincere enough to let us know, so that those that cannot afford it will get first. Then as we're getting more sponsors, my prayer is that everybody, 1,040 of you, is actually sponsored with data. That is my prayer, and I know God can do it, and I know God will do it. But please, if you know you can, just let us know, so that we'll be giving those that cannot really afford it to get the opportunity. And trust me, your life will not, if you're able to apply this, even Canva, some people, all they do is designs, and they make money, just designs. They don't even do social media, they don't do content, they don't do anything, just give them the content brief and they do designs. So it's just video editing. See, but if I'm recording a video for somebody else, a 1 minute video, 25, 35K, 50K, 75K, for just one job. So there's so much money in it. You want to do designs, you can decide, I want to just do social media designs for brands. So people are good in content, but they're just not good with designs. You just need to identify the gaps. So take it serious and practice. Look for people to do it for free. You look for any opportunity. If you see something that looks beautiful, take that thing and convert it to a design, and do it for yourself. Something like that. Just maximize it. We want to thank Auntie Grace. So 3 people are going with her money. She has taught you for free, giving you all these things, and still wants to give you data money. Can you imagine? So we'll send the details of what we want you to do, and those that take part, she's going to, if you take part, I'm not sending your number to all of them. They will take part in the challenge. When they take part in the challenge, you will tag her. So she will now go to the design and critique it. She will let you know what you should do better, or what you should not do, or what you have done wrong, or how to get better. And you have access to her. She's amazing. She's trust me, if I say somebody is amazing, she's amazing like that. The person is amazing. So you will do that, and then she will follow you up, so she can actually monitor you. She will follow you back, so that once you're doing your work, she'll be checking to see your improvement. All the mentors love you. Oh my God, you need to see our back end. They are so excited about you. They are so proud of you. I don't know. God, give me the right word to explain to these people. So really, they are all there for you. If you need support, reach out. If you want to reach out to a mentor outside your group, go to the website and check the things. You can see other mentors and reach out to them. It's absolutely fine. But if it's a technical issue, only the mentor assigned to your group can help you sort it out. But any other issue, please feel free to reach out to any mentor. So now the questions. Mariam, do you have questions for us from Facebook? Let me see if we have any questions here on Zoom. Mariam is our eyes on Facebook. Okay, there are no questions on Zoom. This Zoom people.
I have a question on Zoom.
Okay, please ask.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening. Who is speaking?
It's Cristiano, Mire Cristiano. Sorry, I will set my photo after the Zoom class. I
It's
didn't
okay.
get to set to that.
All
All
right.
right, ma. I want to ask a question concerning the Canva. I'm going to be asking Madam Shika, right? I didn't get her name very well. Your sister.
Okay, Grace.
Okay. Auntie Grace, good evening, ma. Please, I want to ask concerning color combination. Is there a way in Canva that I can do multiple colors? Like maybe in the background of my work, I want blue to be at the top, and then I want yellow to be below. Like the both color are together, but
That's gradient.
one at the head. Yes, gradient. They
Color
are on one
gradient.
background, but the both of them are okay.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Can you? Yes, you can do that. Yeah, she said gradient, and you can also do it in form